friends, fellow beer geeks. I'm Wes, the craft beer geek, and today we're looking at another beer from Ballast Brewing. Ballast Brewing is out of San Diego, California. This is their Watermelon Dorado IPA. Dorado is an Imperial IPA, comes in at 10% alcohol by volume. I recently reviewed the regular Dorado and gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was just an excellent double IPA. It's one of the best I've ever had. Really loved it. And I was recently listening to an episode of Craft Beer Radio, and they reviewed this Watermelon Dorado IPA, double IPA, and they absolutely hated it. They thought it was one of the worst beers of the year. So I was kind of shocked by that review. So I thought I'd like to give this a try for myself. So I got a bottle of this Watermelon Dorado, and we're just going to go ahead and see what I think of it. Kind of curious after that scathing review from the guys over at Craft Beer Radio, but I do regularly disagree with their reviews of beers, so this might be different. It might be might be a bad beer. So let's get it cracked open and see what it's about. Okay, so the Watermelon Dorado has poured out a nice sort of golden amberish color. Very pretty, a good bit of carbonation streaming up in the glass. Has a really nice two-finger head on there, got a really nice head on it. Let's see what the aroma is like. Definitely do get some of that sort of artificial candy watermelon sort of aroma to it, like a Jolly Rancher. I am getting a little bit of a pineapple aroma as well in the nose on this, probably coming from the hops there. So I'm ready to go ahead and give this Watermelon Dorado a taste, let you know what I think. If you're drinking along, cheers. So right off the bat, when you first take a sip of this, you're hit right up front with that watermelon flavor again, but then it sort of transitions into a tropical, fruity, hoppy kind of flavor. The watermelon sort of fades away quickly. It's kind of interesting how it does that. You know, when you first take a sip, it definitely, you get the watermelon up front, and then after a while, it sort of transitions to more of a tropical fruit kind of passion fruity kind of pineapple-y kind of flavor. Again, just like the regular Dorado, this has a nice medium body to it. It's not overly sweet. It's just a really nice double IPA. It drinks really nicely. It's easy to drink. So for some final thoughts and to wrap up my review of Watermelon Dorado IPA from Ballast Brewing, yeah, I have to agree with the guys over at Craft Beer Radio. This is not as good as regular Dorado. I don't really hate it as much as they did. But it definitely doesn't do anything to improve it, and I think it makes it worse. I gave Dorado by itself a 10 out of 10, and I think that's a perfect beer, and nothing needs to be done with it, and this does not improve on the beer, so I'm going to give this one, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, just because it sort of makes the original worse. Or it takes the original and makes it worse, I should say. The original is still a 10 out of 10 beer for me. I just bought a 6-pack of it. I loved it so much. So really excellent beer, the regular Dorado, but I cannot recommend this Watermelon Dorado. It's not bad. It's not something I'm going to pour out. I'll drink it. I'll enjoy it, but it doesn't really do anything more for me. So that's going to do it for this review of the Watermelon Dorado IPA. I'm Wes, the Craft Beer Geek. Thank you for watching. All my reviews can be found over at craftbeergeek.com. I also do other sort of articles here and there about craft beer and the craft brewing industry. You can find all my reviews over there as well if you're looking for a particular one. If you'd like to support the show, you can do that by using our Amazon.com shopping links in the show notes below on YouTube or on the right-hand side of the page of craftbeergeek.com. Those links will take you directly over to the front page of Amazon. It'll be just like a normal shopping experience for you, but anything you buy will give us a commission over here, and I thank you for that in advance. Thank you for those of you who have already used that. It really helps out a lot. So thank you for watching this episode of the Craft Beer Geek. I'm Wes. Thank you for watching. Please drink responsibly, and remember, I don't drink bad beer. You shouldn't either. See you next time. Cheers.